A confirmed cluster of coronavirus at a popular East County pharmacy. The cluster includes, sadly, a death. Thanks so much for joining us for the Nightly Check-In. I'm Mark Mullen. So that pharmacy is popular and well-known in El Cajon's Chaldean community. A county spokesperson confirmed the cluster of cases is connected to the Palm Care Pharmacy on North Mollison Avenue. They did not say how many cases are in the cluster, but they did confirm a death. We have learned that the 25-year-old pharmacy tech who passed away in Riverside last week is the victim. We learned he worked at the pharmacy, according to his Facebook page. The president of the Chaldean League says the pharmacy was closed for at least 3 days for cleaning and disinfecting, but reopened again this morning. Meantime, another case to tell you about. A TSA agent and a vendor at the San Diego airport have tested positive for COVID-19. The TSA agent last worked March 24th at security checkpoint 6 in Terminal 2. He was there from 2 in the afternoon until 10:30 at night. He is at home resting now. Understandably, his colleagues are concerned for their own health as well as his.
My understanding is he was sent home 7 days ago. So the people who were around him 7 days ago didn't know it until today.
The TSA asks anyone who thinks they came in contact with him to reach out to their doctor or a local public health provider. There are no further details about the vendor, who also tested positive. We also learned that a passenger on board the Celebrity Eclipse cruise ship that is docked here in San Diego tested positive. The Eclipse pulled in yesterday right before the county announced that starting tomorrow, it will no longer allow cruise ships to dock here and allow passengers off. Passengers who got off the ship today were screened according to CDC guidelines. Anyone with symptoms will not be allowed to leave. Now to the numbers. County health officials saying today they reported the biggest daily increase in coronavirus cases to date. There are now 734 confirmed cases in the county. That's up by 131 just since yesterday. At least 9 people have died. Just 24 hours after Governor Newsom sent out a call to action through healthcare.california.gov, 25,000 medical professionals signed up to help. Facebook has contributed $25 million to help pay for their stipends, accommodations, hotels, and child care. Also, the satellite launch company Virgin Orbit is making new ventilators right now to help make up for the shortage. The governor says we need at least 5,000 more to meet the demand, but what a strong start.
Spirit of meeting the moment, taking responsibility, taking into account that we have more that we can do than we even believe, that our mind needs to be stretched at this moment, and it is being, in terms of civic contribution, in terms of people, the private sector stepping up in ways that really do justice to what makes this great state what it is today.
Way to go, California. Also today, Governor Newsom launched an initiative to help seniors stay healthy during the crisis. A new hotline connects elderly people with their neighbors. They just have to call the number at the bottom of the screen, 833-544-2374. We're also getting our first look inside USNS Mercy in this crisis. That is the Navy's floating hospital that departed San Diego, its home port, last week to ease the burden on hospitals in L.A. Patients who do not have COVID-19 are now being treated on the ship, which will free up beds and equipment for hospitals in L.A. who do have the virus. The Department of Defense released this video inside the Mercy, where they have 1,000 hospital beds, 800 medical personnel, 11 operating suites, 15 patient wards, and 80 intensive care beds. Well, 70s and dry, but how long will conditions last? Here's Dagmar with your forecast.
Looking at your April 1st, yes, we're already into the month of April. You will be enjoying mild but partly cloudy weather as we head through at least your Wednesday and your Thursday. So Wednesday today, you're looking at some patchy low clouds along the coastal zones, partly to mostly cloudy skies. They're kind of clearing in the midday mark. Mid to upper 60s for the coast, still in the low 70s for the inland valleys. Mountains, you're looking at the low 60s, and the deserts, you're still warm at about that mid to upper 80 mark under partly cloudy skies as well.
We suddenly going to need thousands of ICU beds. No, I don't think any county is really prepared for that.
We are still in the eye of that storm.
San Diegans are doing their part to help healthcare workers. Since protective masks and face shields have been in short supply, the Scripps Ranch community took matters into its own hand. Neighbors used their own 3D printers to print out proper protection for workers.
What we basically say is every shield we make protects and saves a life.
So far, they have delivered 300 face shields to staff at 16 hospitals in San Diego and across the county. That's going to do it for our nightly check-in. I'm Mark Mullen. Have a terrific night.